Welcome back to Philippines Uncut. I'm Buddy Kunanan. As mentioned, tonight is Let's Get Cooking with Greek and Turkish cuisine. And joining us still is Yanis Kriplis, he's the owner of Ble. And with me tonight also is Mark Manansala, his partner in crime and chef of
Yes,
Ble.
yes.
All right, so
Thank you for having us here.
no, thank you guys. A quick introduction, Mark. Tell us a bit about yourself before we start cooking.
Well, I'm with them. I'm one of their newest partners in Ble, and I do a lot of cooking for Ble, of course, since I'm a chef. Basically, yeah, that. I'm a culinarian student, was a culinarian student, graduated, and here I am now, together with these two amazing people, cooking up the amazing food.
And I understand, like them, you're also segueing from your
Yes,
old life to
yes,
your new
yes.
life. No?
I was
as a chef.
I
no?
was a musician for 18 years, more or less,
Bravo.
and then I decided to go into the food industry.
Bravo,
I
bravo.
always loved the food.
Rob, that's what we're all about, following our dreams, eh?
Yeah.
So, okay, Yanis, tell us what to expect now.
Now, this we are going to make a typical mama's food in Greece. It's called soujoukakia.
Sujukaya.
Soujoukakia.
Sujukakia.
Right. It's actually meatballs fried initially, half fried and finished in red sauce. And usually they are served with either mashed potatoes or pilaf rice. We have the version with pilaf rice here today. Okay, so
Okay.
we need spices.
Yes, tell us what we're looking at.
Okay, first of all, we need ground onion, one big onion for 1 kilo of ground beef, one big onion and 4 cloves of garlic, which we ground them all together. And then the spices, cumin, oregano, paprika, pepper, dried parsley, and salt.
Of course. Oh,
We need
yeah.
also a little cinnamon, which is for the sauce, and we will use it later. What we do is start working the ground beef, and we are adding, these are measured, it's like 1 tablespoon of each. We start adding our
Wow.
spices inside.
Wow. So, while Yanis is doing this, what led you to Greek Turkish cuisine? You've always liked Mediterranean, Mark?
Actually, when they opened the restaurant in BF,
Yeah.
I was a frequent customer.
Oh, okay.
I used to eat there a lot.
Okay.
The first time I went there was Isa's birthday, and I was introduced to the souvlaki. The first time I took a bite of that thing, I said, wow, it's like,
It's
you
heaven.
know, well,
Heaven, huh?
the best thing I've had so far. And I helped them out in some of their caterings prior to this, and they asked me to join in, and I was more than willing. I mean, it's amazing food.
And you know, I said, with all these spices, how can you go wrong? No? I
Yes,
mean,
absolutely.
in fact, here in the station, while we were preparing, you know,
smells
getting this
good.
prepped, everyone was saying, "Wow! I mean, this is like,
Yeah.
I don't think the studio ever smelled so good
Really?
before."
Wow, yeah. We
Not before the
appreciate
day,
that.
not before the day. Now, so, Yanis, tell us what we're looking at now. So you put all the spices together.
I put all the spices and all the ingredients all together, and you mix it with the ground beef, so everything is mingled inside.
And you're gonna make some sort of like meatball.
Yes,
These are
yes.
really meatballs. What's it called again?
This is called tsutsukakia.
Suzukakia.
Yeah.
It's a very hard. I mean, it's I've never heard this before.
It was very challenging for me at first when I joined them, you know, to mention all the names in the recipes
Yeah.
and the items in the menu. But you get used to it. This was actually when I came back to the big Ble, because they have 2 Bles, right? I initially went to small Ble.
Yeah.
When I went back to eat at big Ble, I said, let me try this, because he says it's his like mama's cooking.
So typical, like what mother or grandmother would cook.
I would
typical
say
comfort food. Huh?
Exactly,
Greek
the word I
comfort
was
food.
looking for.
Now you know now that Yanis has mixed everything, the smell, huh? This is
Yeah.
amazing. This is like
Yeah.
wow, when it all comes together, huh?
Yes.
You're releasing now all these fine aromas.
Yes. So what you do then, when it's ready, the mix, you make it like oval-shaped meatballs.
Okay.
I don't know why. My mother was making it like that, so I'm making like that. Why it's oval, I mean. And then we start frying them.
Yeah. Okay. So let's light up the fire. I'm gonna lift the pan up, and Mark, you've got the lighter.
I got the lighter.
Okay.
Let me
You've got a
turn
fire
this up.
extinguisher.
Okay, there we go.
As well. So here we go.
And we wait for that to heat
Does it
up a
have to be
bit.
high heat though?
No,
Not
not really,
necessarily.
not high heat.
Yeah, but you need to get the heat of the oil to temperature.
Sure, sure.
To make sure that the meatballs don't stick. So first you heat up the pan, and when you're nearly there, you add some
You know,
oil.
Mark, a lot of people have been talking about the Mediterranean diet, supposed to be healthy and all that. And,
I believe
do you
so.
see any
I
truth
believe
in
so.
this? Is there
Oh
truth in
yes, absolutely. I mean, to be very honest with you, the ingredients that we use are fresh,
Yeah.
and there's nothing added there. There's no MSG. We use a lot of well, basically salt and pepper to flavor, and then the spices. But we don't use like you know, pre-packed stuff like MSGs and whatnot that I think are
No
not
magic
very
syrup.
good for. No, no. I'm not. I'm
Yanis
not.
knows what magic syrup is. Huh?
Yeah, I'm not dissing the
It's
thing.
everywhere.
It's just that usually, like the souvlakis, it's like
Yeah,
a stick. You put the meat on a stick, you
Yeah.
shape it into like an elongated slim sausage,
Yeah.
and then we fry that on a griddle. So there's no oil on the griddle, and as you fry the meat, all that nice juice and fat just comes out of the beef, and you know, it's like fat-free. And if there's any oil that is involved in any of the recipes, like the salads and all that,
Yeah.
we only use extra virgin olive oil. So the difference there is saturated fat, monosaturated fat, you know, the worst kind of fat, which is trans fat.
Trans fats, sure, stay
And
away from that stuff. Yeah.
We stay away from that stuff because it blocks your arteries and stuff. So with the extra virgin olive oil, you know, it does not turn into saturated fat as fast as other forms of fat when
So
heated.
it's actually, yeah. So I mean,
Yes.
the key is not to apply heat to
Not too much.
to olive oil. Right?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's the
So
key.
now, Yanis, you're now.
We
going
start
to-
frying, yes.
So this is enough heat. This is okay.
Yeah.
This is okay, huh?
He tested it with that small farce there.
There you go. There you go. Looks very nice.
Oh yeah, it's really good. Actually, it's my favorite.
What is the name again?
It's called Sutsukake.
It's difficult to say.
It
but,
takes a while. Yeah, it's fabulous stuff.
How long does it take to cook, Yanis?
It will take color. It is easy to understand. It starts coloring to golden brown, and
Now, do you cook it all the way through? Like, do you keep it kind of like medium rare? in
you
the
can,
middle?
you
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
but you cook. In Greece, we do things well done, actually.
Oh, okay, okay. Now, you know, Mark talked about olive oil. Do you bring your olive oil from Greece? Do you use Greek
We
olive oil?
had at a point then our supplier left the country, so we don't have any more. For the time being, we are using Turkish, which is very similar to the Greek one. The thing is that our olive oil is guaranteed because I grew up with it and I always taste it, and I'm very, very strange about it. If I don't like it, I don't use it. So whenever we have now, the stock we have now is good. It's from Turkey.
Now, I have to say, this smells so good. This smells really nice. Really nice. Do you ever use any fresh herbs with this? Because I saw you use like dried oregano and things like that.
Yeah, you can use. You can use the parsley fresh
Wow,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
lovely, lovely.
We try fresh parsley with that. It works really, really well.
What other dishes are similar to this in
In Ble,
in Ble?
well, basically all the souvlakis are forced meat.
Yeah.
So we grind the meat and we put the flavorings inside. So we have the beef souvlaki, we have the lamb souvlaki.
Wow.
So we have this and we have.
Where do you source your lamb? Okay, that's another thing, because I like to cook as well, and sometimes it's difficult to find lamb.
Well, he's the guy who does all the shopping. So he's very particular with these things, and he likes.
We
to do it
cannot
himself.
advertise, but yes, you can find. In the beginning, it was difficult, but now there
find
are.
lamb, huh?
Yeah, there are 2 or 3 different suppliers that you can find.
What is the hardest thing to source here for you guys at Ble?
Sometimes it's the spices, because most of them are imported, and sometimes there are customs issues, I guess, or
Sure,
something.
sure,
It takes quite some time to be released. This is the biggest. We cannot find also Greek olive oil anymore.
Yes.
But
I've
in
actually
general,
never seen Greek olive oil here in the Philippines.
I have seen once, like 2 years ago, and this is when our supplier left.
It smells so good. Oh, absolutely. And I think everyone in the studio can smell it. Huh? Everyone's smiling. Everyone's got big smiles around. They can't wait until we're off cam.
Yeah.
they can try
And
this.
there's a lot of meat there, and we're gonna cook those.
How about meat? Is it? Do you use any particular type of meat or a cut of meat?
We
for
were
this?
using
Wagyu beef.
local Wagyu from Mindanao, yes.
Local Wagyu.
Yeah.
Local Wagyu,
Kinda
Filipino.
weird, right?
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
it's
yeah.
a wagyu, but it's local.
Filipino bred Wagyu cows.
So it's really tender.
Yeah, yeah.
And maybe very marbled as well. So
Yeah, yeah,
there's
yeah.
a lot of flavors going on there.
Exactly.
And when you start frying it or grilling it, the oils come out and the it's just amazing. It's got this nice chewy texture,
That's what
but
we're
the
talking about,
flavor is
yeah.
awesome.
What is your favorite spice, Yanis? I mean, like all chefs have their favorite thing. Like some people like,
I think by
parsley
nature,
or-
by nature, yes, it's oregano, and second best maybe parsley.
Now, this amazing smell it's coming out. What spice would you say? Which spice is that?
It is the
It's a predominant-
combination.
yeah.
It is the combination that.
But that strongest one is the cumin.
Yes.
In the
cumin
flavor,
is very
when you
strong.
try, it's the strongest. That's why when we use cumin, we should always be careful.
Because it is a very powerful spice.
Yeah,
It doesn't
exactly. It
tend to
will cover.
overpower,
Yeah,
the
exactly. It will
spices, yeah.
overpower everything
And
else.
that's why some people actually don't. I mean, maybe some chefs overdo it, or some dishes overdo the cumin.
Mhm.
So some people actually don't like cumin too much.
And this is
don't get me wrong, but I love cumin.
I love cumin.
Absolutely,
I love
absolutely.
cumin.
So, would you say this is like?
it's almost ready
almost
now.
okay, so I'm gonna
So we'll go to
see-
the second stage.
Yes. What is the second stage?
We will make the sauce and finish them in the sauce.
Okay. Okay.
Mark, can you?
Okay. So there's a sauce to this as well. Is it difficult to make the sauce?
Yes, yes.
Now, this sauce is.
Tomato.
Okay, it's a tomato-based sauce.
No.
Excellent. Okay, Mark, careful. Okay. You have to forgive our tiny studio. I mean, we make things
No,
work.
but
here,
it is fine.
but,
Just keep it on the side.
Okay, so now
Now,
comes the sauce part.
Sauce part,
Right.
which is very easy. Actually, it's a very simple tomato sauce,
Okay.
but it's very matching. Here, always, as we said, olive oil,
Olive oil, all right. Extra virgin.
extra
Olive oil.
virgin. Yes.
Extra virgin olive oil, all right.
Then we pour the. Oh, it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Under control. We pour the tomato,
Tomato
sauce.
sauce.
Yes.
Now this is just commercial tomato sauce, eh?
Commercial. Yes.
Okay.
This one is commercial.
Now, you guys also have. I mean, plating is obviously part of your. Because I saw your photos.
Yes.
And beautiful the way you present your dishes, no? So you also take great care when it comes to plating.
Absolutely.
It's all food. A lot of food is also in the presentation. When you say
Yes, actually, you already ate once with your sense of smell.
yes,
And then the next time you're gonna eat is with your sense of sight. And then the last
Absolutely.
one is when you
when you
really
actually
bite in.
bite into it. Now, Yanis, this is tomato sauce and olive oil, and you put some more cumin inside.
No, no, no. It's just salt, pepper, and
Salt,
a
pepper,
little
and
cinnamon.
Cinnamon. All right. Okay. Okay. Nice, nice. And you just whisk it a little bit, get
Mhm.
it nice and
And now
mix
that
together.
it came to a boil, what we do is transfer our meatballs inside.
Oh, okay. So you put them.
You
finish it,
finish
You
them
finish it in
in
the
the sauce.
I thought you'd like pour the sauce over.
No, this way you get the flavors of the beef infused in the sauce.
Wow, wow, that is good stuff.
Oh,
That
yes,
is good
it
stuff.
is amazing.
It's a video only made for, huh? But no, it's okay.
We
not-
have
not to worry.
supplies.
We're going to have that. We're going to have more of that when we visit you in your restaurant.
Sure.
So this is just a teaser. Bravo. And it's not hard to make, eh? I mean, like,
No,
it's
it's
like
not
10,
that hard
12
to make.
minutes,
At all.
10, 12 minutes, and we're done. So we're going to plate it, and then we're going to show it to the audience. How long does it have to finish in the sauce?
Not much because it's already cooked. You just leave it to absorb a little of
Yeah.
each other.
And then do you pour the entire thing on the plate?
Yes, yes,
Okay.
exactly.
Bravo, bravo.
Let me get the pilaf rice ready.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I'll get that ready so we can
Get the rice together.
plate it.
So you serve this with pilaf rice.
Yes, yes. Pilaf rice or mashed potatoes, puree.
Okay. So, guys, we have to pause for a break, but when we return, we're going to show the final
plated.
product of the plated version of this wonderful dish that Yanis made for us. So stick around because more of Greece and coming up Turkey when Philippines Uncut returns. Okay.